Hello, welcome back. Today we've got another £200 of 10p's we are going to be having a hunt through. We are looking for alphabet 10p's, ideally 2019 dated ones, because we've never completed the 2019 book. We're making good progress though. We have A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V, W and X. 5 left still. It's been a long time. I don't know about when exactly we added a new coin to the 2019 book, but there we go. Because the 2019 ones are so low mint and hard to find, we have got another 2018 book. This is in fact my 3rd book, and we are 2 letters off for completing it. We need D for double decker and R for Robin, so any of those 2 would be lovely finds. Now, I mean, the 2018s, they're still tricky to find, don't get me wrong, but a little bit easier to get than the 2019s by comparison. I mean, I know I've had an extra year to complete my 2018 book because they were released in 2018, but this is going to be my 3rd completed book when we find those last 2. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get into the coins. Okay then, whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, I'm going to be responding to some recent comments left on my videos. Before we get into the comments though, I've got one more Royal Mint trip planned for before the end of the year. I'm going in November on the 22nd and 23rd at 1 PM both days to get the Christmas Snowman 50p Strike Your Own. If you want to come down and say hi, that's when I'll be there. The tours are going to be Christmas tours by that point though, so they're not numismatic tours, so do with as you want with that information. First comment from regular commenter Andy, who says the Tudor Beast Lion arrived today. I agree with you. It's very ... Yeah, the Tudor Beast series, they've all been a bit and then some of the designs. So obviously it followed on from the Queen's Beast series. Now we're getting a lot of repetition because obviously these royal beasts get passed down the line of succession, so there is a bit of overlap between King Henry VIII's Tudor beasts and Queen Elizabeth II's Queen's beasts. That's just how it works. They've been passed down, and again their hands are somewhat tied because they are choosing the creatures which line the moat bridge at Hampton Court Palace in terms of what each individual coin's going to be. But then when we get the Queen's Lion and then we get the Seymour Lion, I think it was the lion, and I thought, oh, which obviously King Henry VIII had a few queens. Which queen was the Queen's Lion if the Seymour Lion is Jane Seymour? And I know it is Jane Seymour's Queen's Lion as well as having the Seymour Lion, which it's just how it works, isn't it? But yeah, things like that, I'm thinking, again, it's the Tudors' fault. They're the ones double dipping with their lions, maybe, but but yeah. And the designs are all right. They're not terrible, but if you compare them to those Queen's Beast designs, those Queen's Beast coins are phenomenal. They are lovely. I think it's coming to the end. Maybe the next one is the last one, number 10 of 10. Although we imagine there's going to be a completer coin like there has been for the Bond coin, like there has been for the Queen's Beasts coin. I'd like to see them do something a little bit different with that though. It's getting a bit staid, this whole we do the coin set and then we have the design with the designs all around the outside. So yeah, I'd like to think they do something a bit more exciting with it, but I must admit I'm a little bit surprised the Tudor Beast series hasn't been cancelled like the British Monarch series was after there was such little uptake for it. But there must be someone buying them in addition to Andy and I. But yeah, I tend to agree with your thoughts, and I wonder what are they going to do next with it, and if they are going to do another multi-year 10 coin set like the Queen's Beast, Tudor Beasts. Is it going to be King Charles III's King Charles's beasts? I don't know. But I hope they don't do what they've been doing with other recent multi-coin series and release them all within 12 to 18 months, because that's a bit nuts. Having 2 a year, I don't mind. Having to buy 12 in 18 months, yeah, or 10 in 18 months is a bit much. But yeah, we shall wait and see. The end is near for that series though. Okay, the Tartan Channel says, day 3 of asking Christopher how he affords all of this. It's a question I've responded to multiple times. So when you see these coin hunts, I do 2 £500 coin hunts, 2 250 50p hunts, the 100, £200 10p hunt, and then the other thing here and there. I'm not spending that money every week on coins permanently. I'm not permanently spending it. I take the coins out, I hunt through them, I keep a handful from each of the hunts, the rest go back into my bank so that I've got cash then to get more coins out the following week, if that makes sense. So it's the same money but different coins, and I use 2 different banks so I don't get the same coins over and over and over again. But I saved up a bit of money at the start of making the videos, enough to have like a float, and then have added to that as I've started making money from the videos. It's not, I'm not spending this money every single week. It's just the same money but different coins. I hope that explains that. I wish I had enough money to be spending this kind of money on coins every week. That would be wonderful, but yeah, not the case. Okay, Kerry Bolton says, I got my second Commonwealth Games £2 today. I managed to get both England and Scotland 3 weeks apart. I'm having really good luck lately. Sending good luck your way. Well, thank you very much and congratulations. Again, a lot of people, when they message me saying, oh, you need this coin, don't you? I found this coin. I don't get annoyed by that or frustrated by that. It's, in a weird sort of way, I encourage that, because if I can't find something and someone else can find something, that's reassuring. It's reassuring that they're still out there and being found. There's always the good fun. I remember way back a long time ago, I needed Olympic wrestling to complete a book, and I got stuck on that book. I think I'd even got the Kew Gardens in that book, but couldn't find the Olympic wrestling. So every time someone found Olympic wrestling, whether it was a viewer, subscriber, or another person who makes coin videos, a fellow coin tuber, I would be they would tell their audiences, or they would send me messages saying, oh look, I found this person found that, or my good friend Bungle, who I think now has finally found an Olympic football, but had never found Olympic football, and then Lady M found the Olympic football. So every time I found Olympic football, it was always right, take some screenshots, send that to Bungle to wind him up, and it's all getting good humour though. But that's the thing, it's fun sharing your finds. I mean, you guys get to see what I find, but I like hearing down in those comments what you guys have been finding as well, because again, it's reassuring to know that they're still out there. It's exciting that someone has found 2 Commonwealth Games in 3 weeks. Imagine if that happened to me. I think I'd fall off my chair at this moment. So congratulations to Kerry. You have some lovely star finds there. Only Me says, hi Christopher, has any mintage figures for the B1 coin 2023 and 2025 been released yet, please? 2023, yes. I think it was just north of 10 million. I'm terrible at remembering mintage figures. Mintage figures, you can look on the Royal website, they publish their mintage figures. 2025 have not been released yet, but so they initially said we've put 170,000 into circulation. Some people assumed that was all they were going to mint this year, and others like me thought, they've done this to us before. They said we put this much into circulation, but that's just the first tranche of that vintage that's gone out in circulation, to be followed by more. And it did. I think it was is it 8.8 million followed, but we don't know what the headline figure, total mintage figure was. Was that 170,000 part of the 8.8 or whatever it was mintage figure, or is that in addition to it? But suffice to say, it's going to be high enough that it's not going to be a rare or valuable coin, but still exciting to find your first one though. And week after next, I think my next mega £1 coin hunt goes up, or should be going up. I hunted through £5,000 worth of pound coins in my last pound coin hunt looking for these 2025 Bs and didn't find any, and in a few weeks time you'll find out if I managed to find any in my next £5,000. There we go. Right, Clay Dab King, there we go. For the Q&A, what is the current rarity mintage of the new B1 2025 coin? Oh, so I refer you to my previous answer. I think it's going to be high enough that they're not going to be rare or desirable. Tyler 0M says, wait, there's 12 Lunar New Year £5. I thought the first was the year of the rat. So a bit of confusion with the Lunar series. It's not been a very consistent series over if there is 12, I can't recall how many there are. If there are 12 then. There's not been very much consistency over the 12 coins, they haven't all been produced in the same format. So when you get these sort of 1 ounce coins, this kind of coin, they'll come out as a £5 coin, a 1 ounce silver, 2 ounce silver, 5, 10, blah, 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 all the way up to a kilo in silvers and golds. But there hasn't been consistency across the whole thing. A bit like the Music Legends. Music Legends always used to have a 1/4 ounce silver proof, and they've dropped that after the first three I think, and then now the smallest silver one you can get is the 1 ounce. So it's chopped and changed a little bit, but the first one for sure, the Lunar Horse, wasn't produced in copper, nickel, brilliant and circulated. So although this is our second Lunar Horse coin, it's the first one in BU. So yeah, there are other lunar coins outside of the BU range, and it's been a bit of a mess as to what they've produced in what years and what designs. Skillian Pandragon says, what if you find really nothing in a hunt? Are you still going to upload the video or not? The £2 I like the most is the one with the shield. Well, the one with the shield. Oh, the golden guinea, maybe. I think that's the one you might be talking about. Lovely design and a nice coin to find. If I found nothing in a coin hunt, what would I do with that video? If it's a £2 coin hunt, it's not the end of the world, because I chat my way through that anyway. The 10p's, again, we've got this Q&A over it. We normally, with the amount of coins we look through, we normally find at least one thing. 50p's would be the tricky one. How would I deal with that? I might just put the speed up. If I found nothing, absolutely not a single commemorative, which I don't think has ever happened, apart outside of getting sealed bags of, I don't know, 2019 shields or something like that, I think I would just put it on 5 times speed. Get the video over and done with, because I think that's kind of interesting, the fact that the idea of not finding anything seems rarer than finding just 3 or 4 or 5 commemoratives, because there are still plenty of commemoratives out there. There's fewer and fewer each year. It's at least that's how it feels. But yeah, we haven't got to the point yet where I found no commemoratives. So I guess as a one-off, that wouldn't be the end of the world. Not sure. Hasn't happened. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do if I do a 50p coin hunt and only find definitives. When I say that, I mean not just seal bags, because I probably would just skip that bag and move on to the next bag. But there we go. That being said, let's get back to the coin and see what I found today. Well, there we go. Just the one find, unfortunately, not an alphabet 10p, but a lovely coin from the Isle of Man. St. Germans Cathedral. Very nice. 2002. So that's what, the Golden Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, I think, 2002. Very, very nice. Well, as I said, unfortunately no alphabet 10p, but that's the way it goes. They are so hard to find, low minted and scarce. If you, though, have been fortunate enough to find an alphabet 10p recently, then let us know in the comments. Reassure me and others that they are out there and still worth looking for. And there's normally 3 or 4 or 5 people that have found an alphabet 10p, so share your finds with us. Let us all know down in those comments. As usual, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come over and join me and other coin collectors on that. You'll also find links to my other social media channels, the PO box address if you'd like to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. All it leaves me to do now, though, is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.